The Penn State Nittany Lions rebounded nicely off of their loss to Minnesota with a victory over Indiana at home, but now they travel to the Shoe for their biggest game of the season. Ohio State ran over Rutgers. It wasn't even close. And Chase Young, the nation's #1 defensive lineman, returns to Ohio State's defense. The 6'5", 270-pounder has 13 and a half sacks, and he's missed the last 2 games due to suspension. I guarantee in this game he'll be hungry and get 3 sacks and demolish the Penn State offense. Not only that, Justin Fields has been on fire. Another 4 touchdown passes in 2.5 quarters last week against Rutgers. I'm going for the Buckeyes. I'm calling the #1 team in the country, Coach, the Buckeyes, to win 47-21, cover the number, and go on to 11-0 for the regular season.
Oh, I can understand why you picked the Buckeyes, because you've always been on Justin Fields' quarterback bandwagon ever since day one. Who are we kidding, Bart? I agree with you. Ohio State is a very solid football team. Good on offense, defense. They can run the football. You look at Dobbins, the running back. He's already rushed for 1,287 yards. We haven't even talked about the quarterback, Justin Fields, who I think is having a fantastic year. Is just a tremendous quarterback, but he may be an even better athlete. The offensive line of Ohio State is exceptional. But I think that the defense is the biggest difference between this year's team and last year's team. Ohio State's closest margin of victory, Mark, 24 points in 10 games. Nobody's come within 24 points. On the other hand, Penn State's a young football team. They're a good football team. They're not a great football team. I think they're a year away. They've won 4 games by 7 points or less. And in addition to that, as you mentioned, they lost to Minnesota and playing at home. I used to coach at Ohio State. You don't come into that stadium and win against the Buckeyes very often. That certainly won't happen this Saturday. I look for Ohio State to win the game 37-17, which will make it the closest game Ohio State's had all year.